Okay. So the life story is an interview basically about your life. Life stories can vary in length and style. Some people are ready to tell their story at the slightest hint of interest, while others are hesitant to share. While most people truly do welcome the opportunity to have the chance to share their story, their perspectives, their experiences, and their insight. Some people need more prompting. They can be reluctant because they are either intimidated, embarrassed, or ashamed, or simply uncomfortable. Sharing the most intimate details of your life can be uncomfortable. There are three parts to the life story interview process. The first part is the planning part. That's the pre-planning. That's when you pick your person to interview. That's when you get together the necessary materials, all of the things that you would need. That is done in the pre-planning part. There is also the actual interview. So that's building rapport with your interviewee. That's getting that person comfortable and able to speak to you. And then the last part is the post interview. That's when you interpret the data and you gather your video recordings, do the necessary edits to complete the total package. In the article, they listed probably about 9 benefits to telling your life story. The first one was, getting a clear perspective. Sharing your life story with others brings greater meaning to one's life. Self-knowledge, self-image, and self-esteem was another one. Greater sense of self. That's always wonderful to have. Learning about yourself through sharing about yourself and telling your story and your experiences. It was also about others are able to learn from and gain insight when you share, so being able to learn from your cherished experiences and your cherished. There is a sense of satisfaction that one gains. You feel accomplished when you tell your story. For a lot of people, their life story is something that they hold so near and dear to their hearts and that they hold on to and they don't share with a lot of people. So being able to have that opportunity to actually share your story, probably things that you haven't shared with another person, does bring some sense of satisfaction. There's also, that recovery period, that sense of recovery that one gets from sharing their story. My grandmother always told us that a covered wound never heals. So being able to take that Band-Aid off, take that protective covering off and share your experiences, especially those that may have hurt you, those that you may be ashamed of now, those that aren't the most positive, being able to share those and heal from them. You also build a sense of community when you share your stories because you're able to figure out what you have in common with another person, be able to reduce stereotypes, discrimination, all those things that are because we don't truly know people.